Hey, what is up guys? Loose Days here and I'm back on the Mineplex server once again, but you guys another round of Dominate, and you guys know what that means. Another great commentary is coming at you with, I guess some little help from you guys. I guess you guys can leave your thoughts about what I'm going to talk about in the comment section. So last time I did like a deep commentary in Dominate, it was a section on Legends getting abused right once that rank came out, you know, all that jazz. I kind of forgot myself of what happened. I just knew the topic that I talked about. So while I play this game, win or lose, we're going to talk about it, and I think it's like a nice chill game mode that I can do and just talk about the subject that, you know, at hand without, you know, worrying too much about the game. So let's get right into it. I knew about this topic, you know, right once it's released. You know, like I said, I have some staff as friends and whatnot that kind of that kind of, you know, talked about it with me and stuff like that. Not really, you know, had a full conversation about it, but just kind of a heads up. And that was the trainee age limit, you know, changed, how they bumped it up. And the only reason why I'm talking about it, if, you know, many people were, because what I was saying, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track here, but I wouldn't have made it a big deal and made a video about it if I haven't seen too many threads and forums about how it was stupid from, you know, not disrespecting anybody, but from age limits of boys and girls under 15. So around like the 14, 13 range of where it was, you know, it's just spammed with a bunch of these threads of kids, you know, saying of how, you know, they think it's stupid because they have a minds of 20-year-olds and they think that it should be lowered once again. Obviously they did it for a reason. You know, they didn't do it just because they feel like they wanted to. Obviously, you know, every choice that I'm sure Mineplex makes has a great, you know, feedback and outcome behind it, or else they wouldn't be doing it. And I'm sure they thought it out with, you know, the necessities that they needed and whatnot from a bunch of other people. So that's basically it, and I don't really see a bad declining reason of why, you know, the changes. I've only seen one reason that these kids, you know, was, like I said before, you know, they all, or say they're mature for their age. That's the only reason why I think that they have been, you know, saying stuff like that. But I don't really know. That's why I said leave your guys' thoughts in the comments of what you think about the, I don't know, trainee application age bump that they made. Some of you may not even care. I myself, like I said, didn't really matter to me. I'm way past, you know, the limit that needs to be anyways, even though I've already did my share of staff and probably never would get back into that ever again. But for those of you who do and were interested in, you know, the topic at hand, or even if you're watching this and were one of the people who were, you know, complaining about it, you know, just tell me why. I just like to hear myself, because literally all the threads that I've been seeing and that were being spammed were just repetitive, you know, saying the same thing of how, you know, it was just stupid. I even said this one girl, the date that they changed it, I think she just turned 13, and she was like, great, what a great birthday present that, you know, I have to wait 2 more years, something like that. But once again, you know, they even say in the application process, they even, you know, or at least they did when it was, you know, 13 or something, that they still may accept you as a, you know, trainee just to see how well you do, even if you are under the age limit. That was just like a good base guide that they, you know, get. You know, if you prove that you are mature enough for your age, then that definitely is a, you know, good way to show it with a 2-month kind of trainee process, if you will. But I think overall, good decision, honestly. Mineplex, or excuse me, Hypixel, I think is even higher than that, which I actually like, and so far I think they've been doing pretty well. I think theirs is 16 for you to be part of the staff or to something like that, and I actually kind of like that better. I actually, you know, to be honest, the higher the better on my part. But then again, you know, you got to think you were young once too. You know, you didn't just, you know, pop out of a vagina 20 years old, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we all started like that. So for the older kids or the young adults, talking about little kids and stuff like that, we were there once too. So I don't really see it as a mind, that I care much about it. But yeah, I think about them too. Yeah, I mean, it must suck about the age limit channel. I mean, it really must. I mean, you guys could probably go on the forums now, and I really would have done like I did with the legends getting abused. I'm pretty sure I read a couple examples and forum threads about it to give you guys some ideas, and I think I even left some links on the bottom for you guys to check out. But this time, like I said, it's just over and over nonsense of the same exact reasonings. So I think with that being said, there's nothing really that they can do about it, and or will have enough for it to be changed to what it was. And that was actually a quick game, and I actually had a few more things that I probably could have talked about during that time, but I think that's about it. And I think I've said basically what all I needed to say.